okay, we missed a lot of potential options. It is what it is. But with the Christian Ellis one, I was looking at the Christian Ellis one. I was like, okay, well, the Christian Ellis, this could really this could really change some stuff. You know what I mean? And kind of maybe put a little bit more positivity out there towards the end. But when we missed on Christian Ellis, I was at that point. But since he was a younger guy with upside, I kind of just felt like a little deflated thinking about it. I was like, fuck,
Yeah.
man. You know what I mean? Like, it's just kind of like, damn, dude. Another we missed it. We can't even land that. Like,
but was he really one of those big name ones that was gonna make a difference?
I didn't think he was a big name one, but I thought
was he not another depth piece?
I think personally, I think he would have started at some point because
with Roberts, and Roberts would have been the starters.
I think the games he played in, you have to go back into like the film and the games he played in. If you watch some of the games he actually played in, he made some pretty good strides. Like he was a little bit of a difference maker when he was out there. You know what I'm saying? And his coverage is probably better than Roberts, I would say, in my opinion.
Okay. What up, Jeff? What's going on, brother? Welcome to the show. What's going on,
What's up?
How you doing?
Hey, congrats on getting your shit straightened out. And,
hey, bro, thank you. I know I've been trying
ice that you're good.
Yeah. I was talking to you guys about it before. I was like, God damn, bro.
I saw that today too. I saw that because I got an email from YouTube saying that you were back.
Yeah. Because you're one of the people who actually still have their membership going. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But appreciate it. But yeah, what's going on, big dog?
Nada.
What's the word out of New England, bro? Why did Ellis stay?
I haven't heard anything. I haven't heard this. I mean, obviously they made him an offer better than what we did, or they matched.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Familiar territory. Why would he leave at that point if they're offering the same amount?
I mean, at that point, you gotta remember he's restricted. So if New England offers the same, then he can't leave. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all they have to do. So if we offer him $50, they offer him 50, he stays. So
yeah. What I did hear though is there's still a chance, I guess, if you were to offer a low round pick, 6th, 7th rounder added to them and then give it to them, then they would fucking be able to do that switch over. But yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I get it. But I think I go back to that list that I just shared with you. Like the only name on there linebacker wise would be Mosley.
Mm-hmm.
Right, CJ Mosley. Who else?
I think looking at the linebacker position, bro. Unfortunately, I think we're just stuck. I think we're stuck, and we're just gonna have to get what we get in the draft.
Yeah,
that's just gonna be what it is,
or whatever falls after roster cutbacks, cut downs. You never know.
But what's interesting about that though is about the draft. Is you look at the draft, and I would arguably say that first round. It's either gonna, in my opinion, it's either gonna be it's either gonna be a QB or it's gonna be like T-Mac.
Mm-hmm.
And then you look at second round, and I would say second round is it's almost like 90% sure it's probably gonna be probably a running back.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And then so now you're looking 3rd, 4th, 5th round. Those are the linebackers you're picking out of. It's kind of like. It's where you start getting a little eerie, you know what I'm saying?
Linebackers, you have what? What's his name out of fucking UCLA? Fuck. How do you say his name?
Carson Schweizer?
Schweizer, whatever the fuck. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I like him.
He's one of them. You got homeboy out of Ohio State who's good. You got Kaiser out of Notre Dame who's good. So there's a couple you can get in the 3rd, 4th round, but I get what you're saying. There's not really a big name first round linebacker that I would go after, maybe with the exception he's not really a linebacker, is Jahad Campbell. He's more of an end, but he is versatile in the fact that he can play Pete Carroll's type, the both like a Bruce Irvin role, right?
Yep.
Where you can be on the outside, he can be there, he can rush, he can come out also. But yeah, it is slim pickings. It really is. And I think as a Raider fan, it sucks because we've been missing a good linebacker for a while. And I think when Spillane got here, his toughness, just the way he played, like we felt good that we had that, and now he's gone, and it's like, fuck, now what do we do, right?
And I remember, and I think what sucks about that is I remember when we had Denzel Perryman and Diablo. He was young on the team, And I remember when I felt like when we had Perryman, that our linebacker core was like this. I thought we were
and
like
that's another one. Perryman,
straight.
how many seasons, full seasons, did that fool ever play?
Probably like I don't think he ever played a full season with us.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so how was that linebacking core set when we had a linebacker who missed the majority of games?
I think we just had a better rotation going there.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like when he was absent, it was a little less like noticeable than like now. It's kind of like it seems like when we're missing our one guy, whoever's our one guy, it seems like it's like fuck, dude. It's like obvious. It's like because it's like slant city down the fucking middle all fucking game.
That part's true.
I mean, you think about it. We haven't had a good set of linebackers in probably close to 20 something years.
The last ones I remember is the law firm of Morrison and Howard. With Captain Kirk and Thomas Howard. Those are the last.
How long ago was that?
Fucking
that was a long time ago.
Yeah, and they were reliable. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that
prior to that, the only ones before that would have been like Beaker, what's his face?
Orale.
Romanowski. I mean,
hey, what up?
Yeah, Romo.
What's up, man?
Oh, Ryan, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Thank you for becoming a member today. I appreciate you. Oh, and this so you know, before we keep going today, and thank you for all of you who are members. Right now there are still some of you that were still members and not it's active. You should have gotten an email. But those of you who are members, you will be entered into a drawing for a Max Crosby jersey, right? So what I will do is I'm going to add the members. Whoever's a member, I'll take their names, and then we'll add them to the wheel. And then next week on the first on our connection show for that first, Jeff, we'll do a spin, and then those who are members will enter, and then they'll be eligible to win a Max Crosby jersey. I have all the sizes. I have large. Yeah, there you go. So I have a large. I didn't think about it.
Hey, you won. No, you didn't.
So I have a large to a 3XL. So if you fit in that range, you know, I'll get you a Max Crosby. But if you need a bigger one, then I could definitely get that one for you.
If I win it, I'll give it back to you. Give it to someone else.
I appreciate you all. I appreciate those who have hung around, stayed around. I appreciate everybody. What up, Chona? What's going on, Big Dog? Welcome. Chona has some
what's up? What up, guys? How you doing?
What's up?
Huh?
I crashed the potty tonight.
Oh, no, my bad.
I see.
You're wearing the 2020 one?
Yeah, 2020.
Yeah. Man, I think me and Chona were one of the few Raider fans that was excited about the Vegas move.
Yeah. It was so close to home.
Yeah, dude. People were pissed, bro. I remember when they were barely moving out there. I went to the M and I got some of the first gear released that said Raiders on it in Vegas before the Raiders released it. Yeah. But fucking a lot of people were mad about that the Vegas thing. They won't even wear it to this day. Like, as I sell shirts and stuff, if I have something that says Vegas on it, they won't wear it. They don't want that. Yeah.
Oh, I know some people personally that don't wear it, though. They won't buy anything that says Vegas on it. They're fine with LA and Oakland, and that's it.
Yeah. Hey, appreciate everybody. Shout out to Sacktown. Our boy just had hip replacement surgery. So shout out, prayers to a quick, speedy recovery, right? Our boy Raider Ryan Nation. Any prayer warriors here in my best fighting and Raiders fan is a ventilator fighting for his life and could use the nation's positive vibes to come back to us and have a speedy recover. Sorry to hear about that, Ryan. For real. Prayers
go out.
Prayers sent out, man. Hoping for a speedy recovery, man, Bog. For real. But yeah, dude, there's people that would not wear or will not wear that shit to this day.
I mean, the way I see it, it is what it is. You know what I mean? It's like that's where they're at now. So
I have Vegas stuff that says Las Vegas on it, but I have to be honest. When I look at it next to my Oakland stuff, I kind of look at it and go, "Nah, Oakland."
You know that patch they came out with last year, the 65th anniversary one or whatever?
Yeah.
So I had a shirt and I had jerseys with that patch on it. Some people wanted the jerseys, but they wanted me to take the fucking patch off. I was like, man, y'all are that hurt about it, bro. Like, It was wild.
I mean, I get it, but at the same time, I grew up I always say I grew up an LA Raider fan. So
salute Dub. And see, and I'm different. I'm like you. I grew up LA.
Yeah.
So I see LA Raider stuff. Fan. I buy it just because it says LA. But I'll wear the other stuff. Like I have Oakland stuff. I have Las Vegas stuff.
Yeah. I have a hoodie. I bought a hoodie not too long ago, and it says Las Vegas on it. Well, a while ago. It's been a while, but it says Las Vegas, and it's like that. I was like, yeah.
Like this one says Los Angeles. Yeah, this one says Los Angeles. Yeah.
This one's the draft, that first draft year. So
that's what I was remembering, the 2020. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had that one too, but I fucking wore it to the gym all the time, and it got all sweaty. So I got to get a new one somehow. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Rob Fredrickson and Greg Beekert. That was another last great duo. Yeah. Yeah, and it's slim picking. Look at here you go. Go Pack, go all day. Welcome. He wants to know if Hobbs is any good. Are we missing Hobbs?
No.
No.
Get used to him in street clothes. That's how you're gonna see him. That's his uniform.
Have fun. Unless you have a nickel package, have fun trying to use them.
Hobbs, great slot corner, bro. Good size, loves to get his head dirty, not afraid to get in there, make a tackle. One of the only knocks as a Raider fan with Hobbs that we've had is his availability. Right? Not able to complete a whole season. So when it came to this offseason and the contract, some fans were cool with letting him go because of that reason. So if he can stay healthy, you put him in the slot with what they got going on in Green Bay. Hey, because they already got the corner. They got the corner out there. So what they got over there, it would be a good fit for him, bro. So we'll see. He says Eric Stokes was bad last season, but some people say he still has a huge upside. So yeah, we'll see.
Well, we'll find out, right?
We'll find out. Myra G in the house. Speaking of which, Oakland people were pissed. She was pissed when the move got announced to Vegas, bro. She's one of the people.
I mean, if you lived in Oakland and being a Raiders fan, I can definitely understand.
Yeah,
I can see that. You know?
I remember punching the air when they said the Chargers were going to LA, and I was like, no.
So being here in LA,
it was because of the stadium situation too, right?
It was because of the stadium situation. The fact that they had to share it. Had they not had to have shared it, Mark would have stayed here in LA. But the way the proposal was they were going to share it, and at that, it was to share it with the Chargers, not the Rams. So you can imagine how that shit was going to go. It was a whole crazy fiasco about they were going to move the Chargers to the NFC. That way they would be able to share the stadium. It was like some crazy shit, bro. And I remember when that came down, I was like, nah, if we're going to come to LA, it's got to be our stadium. If not, then Vegas was the choice for me. Yeah.
So someone said something in Irwindale Raiders jersey.
The Irwindale Raider. That hole is still there, dude. Al Davis bamboozled the fuck out of the city of Irwindale.
Yeah, it's just still there. It's just still there.
Oh man. The fucking Irwindale Raiders. So there's a city over here in LA, Bradley County, outside of LA, maybe 20, 25 minutes. Irwindale. Big old fucking, like, I think it's like mining fields, right? I don't know what the fuck.
It looks like
if you go on Google Maps, the hole is still there.
Yeah.
Nate even said it,
to go ride our bikes
by it all the time.
Bro. That's what we would go ride our bikes, like fucking little hills and all that shit.
Yeah.
And they were telling us that's where they were gonna move the fucking Raiders to. Right
for
there.
Me,
right
for me, it was great because I lived in Azusa. So
you lived in Azusa. I lived in El Monte. It was perfect, bro. I was walking.
It was like down the street. Yeah.
Yeah. So cuss out.
People it's bad enough that we shared a stadium with a baseball team, but to share it with another football team would have just been it's fucking stupid.
Yeah, I mean, so that was the whole thing with the the LA thing was sharing the stadium. Mark did not want to share that stadium. Yeah.
I don't blame him.
Yeah, with good reason. He didn't need to. Like a team like the Raiders didn't need to fucking share that stadium.
Yeah,
the Rams when they came back, the fan base was here, but it wasn't big. LA's a very much if you're winning, we're gonna cheer for you type team. So the fact that the Rams got Stafford and they went on that run and won the Super Bowl, like you'll see a lot more Rams fans because of it, because they just won the championship, right? So you'll see them. The Chargers are gonna struggle here, even if they do win or they do make that kind of a run, they'll still have a struggle with that fan base trying to be that fan base in that stadium. Yeah.
You couldn't even get fans in San Diego.
Exactly.
I mean, look at when they played in that soccer stadium for a couple of seasons before SoFi was built.
Oh my God, dude! They played at Home Depot in Carson. Yeah,
it was like a 30-something thousand seat stadium. They couldn't even fill that half the time. They couldn't even fill that.
The only time they did was when they played the Raiders, of course.
Of course.
And even then, those tickets like quadrupled in price, bro, because it's such a small stadium. So because there were a limited amount of tickets, to be able to get that many fans in there was crazy. Yeah.
So I remember when they used to play in San Diego and the Raiders were coming down, you had to buy like 2 game tickets to be able to go to.
Yeah.
And then the ownership would put out a message to the fans that charges season ticket holders don't sell to Raider fans.
Yeah, I lived in
the stadium would be blacked out basically.
Yeah, I lived in San Diego during that time, and they had a Bell's Bond commercial. I used to make me laugh all the time. And they would always play it, and it would say the Raiders chant, the Raiders, like that, right? And then they'll start showing the jail, San Diego County Jail. It said the Raider fans are coming. Be careful this weekend. The Raider fans are coming. If you were one of your friends, run into them, call us, and it was this bail bonds number.
And they know how to cater to their clientele they're looking for, I guess.
Oh my God.
It's a great marketing idea.
That's true.
And we used to go, and then they added that rule that one season we went to go, because back then you stood in line, right, to go get your tickets. We were standing in line and get our tickets for the Raider Charger game. And then they came out passing this out. You needed to buy the same amount of tickets you bought for the Raider Charger game. You had to buy the same amount for 2 other home games.
Yeah.
So if you were buying 4, 5, 6 tickets, you had to buy 4, 5, 6 tickets for
2 more
games.
2
other games as well. Yeah. That was how they were getting people to sell those things. Oh, it was a rock quarry. That's what it was. Whatever the fuck that is.
Irwindale.
They were going to share the Carson Stadium, but that fell through. The Rams didn't want to share with the Raiders because the Raiders didn't want to share, bro. The Kroenke's the Rams guy, or is that the Charger guy?
I don't know, actually.
I can't remember. I know one of them was the one that made a big deal about it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Forget now.
But I mean, it is what it is. Oh yeah, not UFC related, but I did see this. Cain Velasquez was sentenced to 5 years in prison, which to me is fucking wild. But you know, I
because he beat Homeboy's ass or killed
him, right? Beat him to death. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, beat him to death. Crazy. Yeah, Cain Velasquez, bro. That was one of my favorite fucking UFC fighters. I remember when he beat the shit out of Brock Lesnar, bro. I was fucking so happy. I was so happy. Yeah. So, panel, Arnie coming in with the questions already. Are you upset the Patriots outbid for Ellis at linebacker? James continues to share his displeasure with the Raiders organization and their lack of free agents, right, James?
Another miss.
Another miss, bro.
L after L after L after L.
What, from this free agency?
Not happy, y'all.
This free agency pool was shit.
Yeah.
This free agency pool did not have a lot of like, oh, I want that guy. Oh, I want that guy. I'm sorry, it was weak. Next year is going to be just as bad if you look at it ahead. You look ahead at
that, and I think each year the free agency pool gets more and more expensive because of the cap number going up. You know, like we always talk about the cap number going up to have more space, but then the price goes. Look at the Niners, bro. What they had to basically start doing with their team because of the cap.
Oh, they're missing the playoffs.
All go.
They all have to go.
Oh, their windows closed now. Their windows definitely shut down.
I mean,
they're like us now.
The Bengals kept Burrow, Chase, and Higgins, right? All 3, but have nobody on defense. What's going to happen with their defensive ends, right? They can't sign them. So what the fuck are they going to do? So teams are going to come to and I think to me that's why the draft is becoming more and more important as you start, building your team, because that's how you can save money, right? The Geno deal. Say Geno, whatever they restructure, if they don't, right? You get a quarterback on a rookie deal, it allows you to build around them, right? Because not every player is gonna. And then shout out to I know you hate him, Jeff, but even shout out to Brady when he was as big as he was. He never demanded that type of money so that they can keep building the team around him and keeping key players
No,
around.
he kept doing a team friendly contract all the
Yes,
time. He would restructure all the time because he knew what it took to keep the players coming in to keep them where they were, keep them at the forefront of everybody. That's why they were so successful. They didn't lose many players during that run.
And if they did let one go, it was because they saw the end of his career coming, and they would let him walk.
Or if there was a problem, if there was an issue with him, they'd unload him right away. Belichick didn't fuck around when it came to shit like that.
Well, clearly. Well, I don't know. I saw that whole thing with Hernandez and.
Yeah.
That's a whole
I don't think they did enough homework on him, which was shocking because usually the Patriots are pretty good with that, background depth shit.
And he's from that area.
Someone really dropped the ball on that one.
Because it's not that far from where they are, right?
What, me or him? No, he was from Florida.
Hernandez.
Wasn't he like a?
No, he played in Florida, but he was from the area.
Yeah, he had affiliations with some Latin Kings in Boston.
Yeah.
So, and even the place where they found the body and where his apartment is or his condo was. Was literally like 2 blocks over from the shooting range I used to go to.
See,
so
crazy,
I know exactly where it was. But, yeah.
You back? That alarm's going off again, big dog.
Yeah, I forgot to turn on.
As long as it's not a smoke alarm, bro, then Jeff was gonna have your head.
Rundowns to this day still goes off.
Hey, but real quick, how crazy would this have been? And I tell people this all the time. They say I'm crazy. They don't believe me. But people don't realize the San Antonio thing was gaining steam. I don't know if I could have stayed a fan if they went to San Antonio. No lie.
Wouldn't have been easy, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been easy at all.
It would have been harder for me. Yeah.
I mean, for you guys that are out in the LA area.
I mean, Texas has a lot of Raider fans, though.
Yeah, I see that now. I didn't know that then. Like now, shout out to the Nation Booster Club. They're going to have their big event in 2 weeks. They're going to have a bunch of Raider fans, a lot of the clubs out there in Texas. So the Black Hole's out there as well. There's a bunch of other ones, which I didn't know. Now that I do this, now I know it's big out there. But that would have been weird to me, bro, to be able to.
San Antonio, I don't know.
San Antonio, Raiders.
Even, I mean, just the fact Vegas was even weird, even though they stayed on the West Coast, technically. But going all the way
it still stayed within certain distance from like the mass of the fan base, which is from LA, the Bay Area and shit like that. San Antonio, that's like,
would have been in.
You're talking halfway across the country, basically.
Yeah, Texas is fucking huge, y'all. Yeah. If you've never been to Texas, Texas is fucking huge. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't know how I would have felt about that one.
Because where are you at right now, James?
I'm in El Paso.
How far is that from there?
What, San Antonio?
Yeah.
It's probably 8 or 9 hours.
So it's like from LA to the Bay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Like when I go to Houston, I'm gonna have to drive 11, like 700 miles.
That's the same fucking state. You gotta drive 11 hours.
That's like going from San Diego. It's like from the bottom of San Diego to the top of San Francisco.
Yeah, seriously.
All the way up, hitting Oregon almost.
It's gonna be a long drive. I already started planning. I'm gonna rent a car. I'm gonna rent like a mid-size SUV and probably leave this motherfucker at like 3 or 4 in the morning.
Okay. Yeah. But yeah, that would have been interesting to see. Had they gone to San Antonio, right? Yeah. And maybe that's just me as a Laker fan. San Antonio.
How far is San Antonio from Dallas?
Oh.
Does anybody know that?
I think those are pretty close.
Yeah, they're in the same vicinity, right?
I can't imagine that be more than 4 hours. That's got to be like somewhere between 2 to 4.
Something like that.
Just imagine that.
So with the draft coming up, salute Rosetown native. What's going on? With the draft coming up, the whole Genty thing caught a lot of steam, right? The Raiders going with Genty. We've had that discussion. Y'all know how I feel about it. I like a running back, but not at 6. I think there's too many good running backs. I think he's good. When I talk shit about Genty, it's not saying he's bad. To me, he's just not a generational type running back you use a 6th-round pick for, right?
Yeah.
Because I like fucking Henderson out of Ohio State. He's become my top running back that I would want. And even him, there's noise about him moving up to the 1st round. Now not having to wait till the second, maybe the late first round or whatever. But with the 6th pick coming up, we got a 6th pick. And I'm open, and I'm going to bring this up to you guys because I'm open to the trade back. I really am. If if Sanders isn't there, right? Obviously, if Sanders isn't there. I waited for Jeff to make a face.
Sanders, obviously.
I'm not saying nothing.
And that's only that's to me that when I say Sanders, not because he's high coveted player in the draft, but as far as the position wise, there's only 2 quarterbacks to me that you can take or should take that high. Cam being the other one, Sanders the other one, right? So if he's available to us, why not? Right? 3, you gonna throw a dart in there? Yeah, so there you go. Okay,
it's funny.
So
I've seen.
So aside from them being there, you talk about if those 2 go, the players that can fall to us at 6, and to me, those type of players can make a difference. Now, if we trade back, you're still getting maybe a 1st round pick later and a couple of 2nd, 3rd round, whatever it is that we get for that pick. Make sure you do it wisely. But is it really worth it to trade back and miss on, say, a Mason Graham or what if Travis Hunter falls, or even a T-Mac? What if they fall to you? Is it really worth trading back to miss out on one of those? Because you can get more, to use James's favorite word, depth pieces later on in this draft, Or
it should be.
How do you see it?
Jeff, you want to go first?
Oh, all right. Yeah, I think it's if it's not Sanders, I think it's got to be either T-Mac or Will Johnson.
Oh, Will Johnson's another one. Okay.
If it's not going to be any of those 3, like I said, it's either going to be Sanders or Dart, top priority, period. And that's just what it is. I think if Dart's still there, you take Dart. Honestly,
that's crazy. I wouldn't take Dart at 6.
I like taking Dart. I'd be willing to take Dart at 6 only because I know Dart's not Dart. Okay, Jackson Dart will not make it past the Pittsburgh Steelers.
That's I saw a mock draft where he's going in the top 20 and Steelers taking.
Yeah. He's not making it past. He won't make it past the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I really think if we pass on Dart, there's a strong potential that the Jets might snag him right after us.
At 7.
So that would be the New York Jets thing to do, right? So
yeah.
I mean, I just think that those are the options. I mean, but if, like I said, if all of them are gone and they go like 1, 2, 3, and there's none of them, or we're not.
Well, the quarterbacks go 1, 2, 3. That pushes back the other dudes you were talking about. That pushes back a Hunter, a Carter, a Graham, right? You would at least, if the quarterbacks go 1, 2, 3, you would get one of those 3 guys because we're at 6. Because then at that point, you're talking about Carter, Graham, or Hunter. I like that.
I'd rather have T-Mac, bro.
Or even T-Mac, right? You throw T-Mac.
Yeah, even T-Mac,
yeah. To me, T-Mac raised his stock with that 40. His speed was more than people thought, Obviously, Steve Smith came out with a video about his route running, criticized his route running, his route trees, but he's a fucking college kid. You learn that shit more in the pros. I get it. It's more of a craft. You got to work at that shit. But yeah. What about you, Jeff? What was your take on the draft? I know where you stand when it comes to the quarterback and Sanders, but
I don't think a quarterback at 6, period. I don't care who it is the pick. If Graham's there, Abdul Carter or Travis Hunter's there, take them. If not one of those 3, trade back, get the draft picks. Gain an extra 2nd rounder, and then do what you whoever, depending on who you trade with. Genti is not the answer. I know. Money Chuck in here is going fucking ballistic in the chat about drafting Genti at number 6.
No, we don't want Genti at 6. Fuck Genti.
Genti at 6. We're not. Our team is not ready for that caliber running back.
Genti at 6 is like
perfect example is Saquon Barkley. He wasted his years in the Giants. As soon as he got to Philly and Philly was ready for him, what happened? Right. He lit it up, ran for 2,000 yards, and he won a Super Bowl. We're nowhere near that right now.
Right.
We need to grab 2 running backs in this draft, but later we can get them in the 2nd and 3rd round, and we'll be fine.
Speaking of running backs, here's a former running back.
I see him down there.
What's going on, fellas?
What's going on?
What up, man? How we doing?
Big dog, welcome,
Hey.
welcome.
You see where I'm at? I'm on some demon time. So
I see that, bro. Where are you? Traveling again with
No,
your
he's back at the resort again.
no, I'm back at the house, man. But you know,
I thought you were on that cruise.
Hey, shout out to your baby girl. You know everything they're doing out there, the Big Ten, the gymnastics competition, bro. That's awesome. That's awesome to see, bro.
Yeah,
that's got to be crazy as a dad to be out there knowing your kids in the Big Ten conference and
wild,
and participating in sports, college sports.
Yeah.
Shout out, bro. That's cool.
I don't know if y'all saw, man, but they had the big selection for regionals and nationals for NCAA college gymnastics.
Okay.
We ended up 10th, tied for 10th with Georgia. And yeah, we hitting regionals in Salt Lake City, Utah, coming
Utah. Shoot.
April 2nd through the 4th. Nice. So I got one more. Well, I got one more to go. If they actually make nationals from there, then I got one more left. But I'll be back.
Nice.
Yeah. So I was just asking the panel, bro.
Cracking, man, because you know we got some haters out here on the tonight. You know, Mr. Chuck likes to insult and call people names. I just thought I'd hop on so he'd know the face for sure. I've never seen you know what I'm saying? So all the crusty comments, you keep them up, Mr. Money Chuck. And I have my show tomorrow night, buddy. So yeah, be sure to come through.
Yeah, make sure you tune in tomorrow.
Talk like you talking now, because hey, you talking to people that not only lived it, but we about this life. So yeah, be prepared if you want to come up here talking. That's all I'm saying, because we will gladly pull you up, Mr. Money Chuck. We'll pull you up.
Oh man,
it's funny.
There's certain players every year in a draft that certain teams are not, they're great players, but they're not ready for them. They're not built to support that player. And Genty is a perfect one. We're not built to support that type of player right now. We're still weak at offensive line, and don't anybody dare tell me that we're good at offensive line, because
the inside, right? Especially on the inside.
Yeah, inside is super,
if I have to watch Cody Whitehair play another snap, I'm gonna tear my fucking hair out.
You know what? I'd rather watch Whitehair than Parham is the one that I can't
He's
stand.
With Parham.
Parham, I am done with him.
Right.
He's another one who's
we're not ready. We're not ready. I know he keeps saying, "Oh, you're not ready for touchdowns," but
Parham is another one who's got an attitude problem.
Parham, oh man. See, to me, Parham played better at center than he ever did at guard. I mean, we got Jay.
I would go live shirtless if we draft Shador. I would easily do that.
And that was for Leo.
Yeah, he's like,
better yet, I will tell you this right now. If we draft Shador, I will order a Shador Sanders jersey on Fanatics probably by the end of the week.
Man.
Yeah, my bad. I just had to bring this one up. Since when do nobody at any position not block on offense in the NFL? Chuck, where are you coming up with this stuff about people not blocking, particularly running back? Like,
bro,
all I got to tell you is go look back at a lot of film, Chuck. And look at the long touchdowns, Chuck. Watch who's the person that's laying the block that gives the quarterback enough time when it comes to the 30, 40, 50-plus yards touchdowns. When you have a back in the backfield, Chuck, it's not a center backing up. It's a running back, Chuck.
Bruh.
It matters, Chuck. You're crazy.
It matters also, too, because if you can't block, you're out there as a liability. You're out there as a liability.
Immediately, effectively, Chuck.
Yeah.
It's the number one thing you have to know how to do as a running back is block, Chuck. I don't know where you come from and what kind of football you were taught, but I can assure you there's no running back on God's green earth that thought he was going to actually get some real playing time not being able to pass block. It doesn't make sense, Chuck.
Right.
I don't understand your logic behind this. Just put them in there and run TDs. That don't make no. It's wild.
And that's what I meant by Genty not being fucking generational. Because there's certain running backs that come in, regardless of their line, they performed, right? And there's very fucking few that can do that. And I don't see Genty being that kind, regardless of the amount of yards he put up last year, bro.
He's not generational talent. I'm sorry.
No, not at all.
I don't. I will argue that one. I'll fight to the death over that one. He's not generational talent. And if Turf is agreeing with me, then I know I'm fucking right.
Could he be Emmitt Smith with the right offensive line?
I mean, I think
he'll be Emmitt Smith with the right O-line.
I think no, not at all. Not this day and age. It's because of the speed and size of the NFL today. He'll be lucky to play 10 years, man. He'll be lucky to play 10 years. He's too small.
And that's the other part. Running backs don't. They only last 5, 6 right now at this point. Very few stay longer than that or make it that long. Yeah.
Money Chuck, I don't disagree. I don't think we know more than you. I'm not saying you didn't play college ball. I don't know what you played. All I know is you talking about offensive people not knowing how to block is wild. That's wild. That would be like saying, "Oh, you don't need to know how to tackle." Like Deion Sanders used to get chastised.
Bro, I don't give a fuck if Deion can't tackle.
Everybody needs to know how to tackle on defense, bro. What are you wrong? Like, are you listening to what you're saying, bro? Like, are you literally listening to what you're saying, Chuck?
Oh my God.
That glazing comment might be the most fucking hilarious thing I've ever heard.
More than Krispy Kreme right now.
It's wild.
Oh my God.
Can we invite Money Chuck onto the panel? Can we give him an invite?
The link. I'd love to hear. I'd love to see it.
Turf's asked him to come on before. I've heard him ask him. He's told him before, come on in.
Come on Fridays, bro. Come on Fridays. Join the fucking craziness of what is Fan Talk Friday. Join that bitch. Anybody could come up here. Oh my God.
That's comedy.
It is, right?
Right. No, I agree, Money Chuck. We do wish we had a verbal. We agree, man. Because I mean, look, you cut from certain, bro. I know people that's cut from the MLB and NFL too. My quarterback in junior college was Tony Banks. He actually already had made millions playing in the major league, and then decided to come back to football. Went to JUCO, went to Michigan State. Was the first quarterback pick in the 1996 draft in the 3rd round by the Rams. So I actually got background with dudes that actually played Major League Baseball first and then played football after the fact. So you're just talking crazy and don't want to admit it, Chuck. That's the problem. The problem is you're saying crazy stuff, bro. And we all know running backs need to know how to block. Receivers need to know how to block. The long touchdowns when the running back is running long touchdowns, guess what's happening? It's the receivers blocking downfield. That's why they hit. Bro, there's reasons for I don't know. And that's why I'm trying to say if you played at these type of levels, Chuck, you wouldn't be talking this back. Because this is not.
You know what my background is? My background is just being a disgruntled old fucking veteran.
You wrong here, Chuck, and you'll get a little bit more respect, I think.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
A disrespect.
That's crazy.
Wide receivers need a fucking block too, bro. They need a fucking run block too. Yeah.
Backs. Bro, I would love
it. Ain't Madden, bro. You're just gonna go out there and like.
Where did you play college ball at, Chuck? Chuck, where did you play college football?
Sweep right. That's it.
Just
bro,
sweep right. He's hoping to just snap the ball and hope for the best.
Yeah, right. Name me one of your coaches that's worth any salt, Chuck.
This is a good one, and I've been coming up with my own conspiracy theories, and obviously I have a bias. But why is it taking so long for Geno Smith extension? Any theories? My theory is there isn't going to be one if we get Shador. If we draft Shador, there is not going to be an extension, and if there is, it's only going to be a 2-year extension.
I think they're going. I think they're going to let him play on what he's on this year and then go from there.
Yeah. Now, if we don't get a quarterback like Shador in the first round or whatever, then you might see the extension 2-3 years. You know, depending on who we get later in the draft, right? Yeah. Like if we get a Joe Milton, God forbid, or some shit like that, right? If we get a running back that thinks he's a quarterback.
Or we take Ashton Genty at 6.
Or take Ashton Genty at 6.
Horrible.
Look, I'll be pissed. I'll root for the guy, but I'm going to be pissed.
But you'll be pissed. Why? Say why you'll be pissed.
Dude, taking Ashton Genty at 6, it's like fucking Plexico Burris shooting himself.
Dude, Chuck is just digging himself a hole, bro. Randy Moss blocked, but
Jerry Rice was a fucking amazing blocker,
Those
bro.
dudes were big time blockers downfield. They got
Remember Hines Ward? That motherfucker would eat your ass.
He used to knock people out, bro. I don't understand where you come from, Chuck. Just tell me what school you played for. I like to at least know what school you played for.
Right.
That way I could at least start to look at the coaches from back then. I can name you some of my coaches right now that's still about it at every level. NFL, college. You crazy. They're known for catching, but they still have to block, Chuck.
They still got to block, though. It's part of the game. Block,
bro. What is wrong with you not thinking they can? I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. It's like saying that you the fastest dude, but you really don't got to run fast. It's just weird.
I'm sorry. He's got to be trolling right now. He's got to be doing this just to get us heated up. That's the only thing I can think of.
He knows he's got me worked up. He got me online. He got me talking on my day off. Like
now, if we trade back out of the 10 and we get Genty at 11 or say even 12, the Cowboys fake, right?
No.
Say we do that. Would you be mad then, or would you be cool with it? Because at that point,
I think the Cowboys would move up to get him.
Right.
I don't want him. I don't want him.
I would want him, but not at 6, bro. Not at 6. Yeah.
I feel like okay.
I'll put it to y'all this way: the only way I would want Genty is if we definitely got a big body back, a Judkins.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The kid from
afterwards to go with him.
The kid from Kansas. Yeah, that's the only way I would actually want Neil. Yeah. Is if you pair him up with the same type of backfield that you see in Detroit when it comes to Gibbs.
All right. I'm ready. Famous hot take. Ready? Famous hot take. Leo, you ready?
Yes.
Genty's gonna go outside like Ezekiel Elliott.
He's gonna go like Ezekiel Elliott?
Ezekiel had a great career, though. I think
he had a good career in the beginning.
Until it wasn't. So when
I agree with that. I agree.
Ashton Genty, once Ashton Genty is going to be all right the first couple of years, he'll get paid, and it's going to be.
And I think it's like that with a lot of running backs. They only last for so long, right?
Yeah.
Average lifetime, what, 3.5, 4 years?
Even McCaffrey.
Bro, that's why I'm trying. That's why I don't understand why people. It's so weird to me, man. Like, okay, Chuck, do you even know who the best running back they consider coming out of the Mountain West is? Do you know anything about running backs coming out of that conference?
Nobody does.
Really matters, Chuck. This stuff matters.
He said Chuck named wide receivers that actually blocked.
Exactly.
Like, he's making all of the things we need for us. I don't understand.
It's not even taking a fucking lesser quality football player. It's a more complete player. You tell me we got Mason Graham at 6, fucking ecstatic. You fucking it's a more complete player at that position. Yeah.
So by
now Jenky could do everything.
Hold on. Go. You guys need to look at his next comment right now.
Oh, I'm getting there. What up, Chris? What's going on, Big Dog? What's going on with?
The
crazy part is, this is gonna be the funny part. Watch us draft Genty though.
Oh God, Chris, you have no idea, bro. You have no idea what's going on.
Zeke had an amazing career. Zeke did have an amazing career in the beginning. He did.
I agree. I agree. That's what I said. I said the same thing.
By Money Chuck's analogy,
you guys should watch an interview with Marshall Faulk, and his opinion about Genty is more intelligent. Oh my God, really?
I guarantee you he's going to say he's going to be a great back or things along those lines. He's not going to dog the kid. Why would he do that?
No. Marshall Faulk is one of those dudes that's going to dog people, bro.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, you have no idea what you're talking about, Money Chuck.
He's like, Chris is wondering
his analogy.
Money Chuck, at least give us some information on you so we can at least tell us, where'd you play ball at, bro? What position did you play to be making these accusations? Just give us a little bit.
People asked him in the chat already. He's not going to answer it. So by his analogy on what a running back should be, so let's switch to tight end. So tight end should only catch the ball and not be the extra offensive lineman.
Let me ask you this.
And help block. So he should only be out there. So Brock Bowers should only be catching the ball and doing nothing else. Same thing with Myers. Neither one of them should line up as that additional offensive lineman. That's the same concept.
If Genty would have ran his lights out the way Scadaboo did against Texas, If Genty would have did that around Penn State, we'd be fighting right now about Genty at 6. Or would be open.
He didn't find the end zone against Penn State.
No. But if he had, I think a lot of us changed our mind after that Penn State game too. Right? Like we saw what happened when you play with higher level type players on the field. And Penn State, obviously defensive monster. But yeah. So I mean, had he ran wild on Penn State, would we have been a different story? It would have been a different story. Yeah, Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I
He said he played middle linebacker. Chuck played left bench.
Oh, Chuck played middle linebacker.
Madden 25. Yeah, on the Madden team.
Oh my god.
He said, I played at a public park. I know shit. Oh my god! I tackled Todd Marinovich. Who the fuck didn't? Marijuana tackled Todd Marinovich.
Right? Hey, and you right, His Boy Radio. Chuck has every right.
That's cool, Jason. I like that though. He played against Marinovich. I played against Bieniemy. That's how old I am. I played against Eric Bieniemy, bro. Eric Bieniemy. Yeah. Oh,
watch tapes. Genty scores 29 TDs. Oh my god!
That's about the most famous guy I played football with.
Does this guy forget? Does this guy forget that Genty plays in like the easiest conference in football?
Yeah.
Yo, Chuck is hilarious, bro.
Yeah. Chuck no Genty balled out all season. That has to count, bro. It does. I get it. It does, but I get it at the same time. As much as we measure other players who they play against, why not the running back?
Bro, I can pull up stats right now for the first 2 years of two players. I've already said this in rundowns, right? Not everybody may have not seen that. I can put two running backs with their freshman and sophomore seasons, right? One playing in a little bit better of a conference than the other, and you'd probably be shocked. I already told Chuck to go do it, but he didn't want to do it. Yeah. And I'll just tell y'all exactly who it is. Go look at Sincere McCormick's first 2 years.
Here we go.
His numbers are better than Genty.
You fucking did it now. See what you did? See what you did, Chuck? You got the fucking McCormick chatter again.
Bro, and then their third season, I mean, I think he only had like 190 some odd carries for 1,700 yards, while Genty had to have 346 carries. I mean, my God. Yeah. Hey, you can call Sincere a joke. I'm not dying on the Sincere McCormick Hill for one, Chuck. I'm not trying to say he's better. All I'm trying to say is his numbers say it. You know what I'm saying? For you to be so lovey-dovey with Genty, his first 2 years, his numbers don't say.
Man, I get it. We fall in love with players
in a better conference. Yeah. In a better conference.
Yeah.
You hear Chris? I'm out. Turf talking about
exactly. That's what I'm saying. See what you started? Talking about Sincere. There you go. Look. Oh, hell no, Turf. You got fucking Turf talking about Sincere McCormick, man. See what you did? Damn, bro.
See, Chuck, and you see, I'm not cussing nobody out. They get at me too, bro. I ain't telling people that. They got
and it's not a no. To me, it's not a no on Genty. It's a no at 6.
Chuck.
Right? I'm saying no at 6. To me, it doesn't make sense at 6.
No at all. Nobody
too valuable. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, so you would take him over Mason Graham. I would even take a cornerback. Well, I would take a cornerback.
Will Johnson? Yeah. What's his name? He mentioned him earlier.
Yeah.
James mentioned him earlier. Will Johnson. Yeah.
It's so funny you say that, Rock, because Sincere is actually probably an inch taller than Genty and only like a few pounds lighter.
He got her on his day off.
And again, so for all y'all thinking Genty about to come into the league and be a workhorse, that's pretty hilarious. If you think Ashton Genty is going to come into the league and average 20 carries a game, good luck with that.
This is funny that he thinks Mason Graham is overrated. I'm like why? Because he didn't score 29 touchdowns? Like, why is he
exactly right? What did he need?
Right? Oh man,
Chuck, you are boy.
he looks beefy.
Chuck, I want you on the show tomorrow night. Come on,
I want him. Actually, I keep telling you, the one I keep liking more and more is homeboy from Ohio State, and that motherfucker blocks.
Anderson, bro, and he blocks with authority. He wants to knock you out when he blocks. It's a big difference.
Dixon's the same. See, he reminds me. I disagree. I think Genty is a dog, but not at 6. Yeah.
Exactly. We all know he's a dog. Nobody's saying he's not.
Yeah.
I
think that's what the confusion is. We're not saying he sucks, but not at 6 is the thing. Right?
Exactly.
Yeah, I never came out and said he's a horrible player and I don't want him. He sucks. No, I don't want a running back at 6.
Appreciate it.
I don't want a quarterback at 6.
Yeah.
You know?
See, this is why we should just draft Shador, bro. Fuck it. Problem over.
Hey, Money Chuck, I promise you, bro, you could be on the show all night tomorrow, man. And you will be my number one guest. I ain't trying to clown you. No, I'm serious. I'm dead up.
You gonna have him come on your show tomorrow?
Bro, yeah. You know, I got the Ultimate Raider Fan 32 tomorrow.
There you go, Chuck. Go on the show tomorrow, bro. Yeah.
Bro, DM me. Yeah, on any of it. Promise you, bro. You are more than welcome on the show, bro. I would love to have these conversations live with you.
My boy with the Jodeci album cover over here. Fucking Gino and Shador, bro. There's another dude though. Kenneth Grant is another good D tackle. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. I'll be right.
But I think that's crazy though. We're in a position in the draft where we're not stuck to having to get a certain player, right? Our options are fucking pretty much. We can't take best available. We can take fucking whoever is there for us at that point, right? But and I think that's what I liked about the Geno signing, because before we signed Geno, I thought we were tied to having to get one of these two guys, even if it meant trading up, you know. And I didn't want to trade up. I would like just for them to fall to us, but oh my god. I think Chuck is a Genty burner account. Jeff has one for James. Jeff has a burner account for AOC. He'll pop in our chat every now and then.
Yeah, I disconnected it. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. Everybody keeps saying it's me. It's not me.
Mm-hmm. Oh my lord!
That's funny.
Hey, no, but people have been bringing this up, and I hear it, and I hear the frustration even in James when he talks about the offseason and the lack of free agents. Because you look at the teams in our conference, they're already good. The Chargers, the Chiefs, and the Broncos, right?
Yeah.
Already good. They made improvements already to their fucking squad already. Would you say we've made the same other than the quarterback? Not really. More lateral type moves, right? So with that being said, based on what's left out there, the draft, can we realistically be competitive this year in the AFC West? Like for real?
I think so.
Yeah, how so?
After the draft, yeah. After we see who we got, yeah, definitely.
So if that in your scenario, if we became competitive, who did we end up getting in the draft, or what type of players did we get?
Well, I mean, first of all, we got to get running backs. I mean, I don't think anybody's going to argue with me on that one.
Not Genty at 6, though, just to be clear.
No.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's going to be hard for us to be competitive.
You think it's going to be hard? Yeah.
It's going to be hard. I really do.
I think what's going to make the difference is
all three of them,
defense.
All three of them got a lot better defensively. All three of them got better defensively.
Offensively, the Chargers got better too.
Offensively, the Chargers got better, and I think we got just a little better, if that.
Right.
They
get James at center now, so that'll be an easy matchup.
Yeah, watch him fucking ball out over there with Harbaugh.
Well, that's what always happens.
And that's a possibility with Harbaugh.
Yeah.
That's what we're looking. That's what we're looking for in Pete Carroll. Right? We're kind of build that stability and build people wanting to come here. People don't want to come here right now. You've had 3 coaches in the last 3 years,
bro.
People don't want to be here. You know what I mean? So we have to. We got to start building. I think we have to start building with the draft and start making a difference with the draft. And go from there. Yeah, free agents don't want to come here.
I like right there.
My deal is trading back to the first round and picking the best player available. I would think at that point it would be Grant or Zabel. But that's what I'm saying. Why trade back if you can get Graham or Johnson?
Right.
And those can be A1 impact players.
Those could be
if they're there.
If they're there, right? Or even T-Mac. I'm getting sold on T-Mac.
So I think us for the season, based off what I've seen the other teams do, I'm gonna be honest. I think wild card is gonna be the ceiling. I think that's the ceiling. Right. Wild card is the ceiling. I don't see anything more than that. If we make it to wild card, it's fucking miraculous, in my opinion. If we make it to wild card, we are playing some badass football.
I'd be surprised if we make the wild card. I'd be surprised.
I would be shocked.
I would be happy, but I would be like, "Oh shit!" Like we're more, and that would be a credit on what they're doing, right? If that,
it's happened. Just, I think what's unfortunate, like I said, when you see what we've done this offseason, right, and what I've called, to everyone's credit, some people don't like it, but I'm gonna continue to say it. This year has been the Raiders free agency snooze fest because we've been fucking sleeping since the fucking beginning of it, right?
Gravy feels the same way too.
So since we've been sleeping through it, I mean, I hate to say it, but it looks like we're looking at fucking 8-9, 7-10 territory all over again.
I agree.
And the frustrating part about that is because you're not shitty enough to grab a good player, but you're not bad enough to be in the postseason.
Well, at 6, we're grabbing a good player. Obviously not the top 1 or 2, but I mean, still a good player. It's like,
yeah, but we had to lose 12 straight games to get there.
I mean, here's the other thing too. I mean, when I say be competitive next year, I think we can be competitive again. We got to be competitive in our own division. If my thing, I just don't want to finish 0-6 dead last in our division. If we can pull 3-3 out in our division, I would be happy, and I think that's improvement. Because everything else will fall in place against the other teams.
Because we lost them all in the division last year.
Right.
Yeah. We got to be better in our division first. That's our main. Because if we can't dig out of our own basement, then we ain't going anywhere.
Yeah.
And we got to stay healthy. We've got to stay fucking healthy.
I agree.
Yeah.
I want to finally see that defensive line that we thought we were going to see last year, bro. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm definitely more realistic. I don't see us winning more than 8 games. And I think that's a great improvement, considering I think a lot of it has to do with what everybody else did as well. And that's the problem. Those guys aren't stagnated. They're getting better. They're getting much better. And
I'm saying 7. 7 is where I'm putting this right now, about 7 wins.
Yeah.
Plus or minus 1.
Hey,
I'm going to remember this. We did this last offseason, Turf remembers. At this point, we were about like this. Then the draft happened. And then the schedule came out. And then we were fucking 13, 12 wins.
I was the main one. 12-5. We was insulted when they told us 6 wins at best. We was we were running to the casinos to make bets.
Yeah. I remember that.
What do you mean 6 wins? We lost our mind.
Boy, were we fucking wrong.
Completely wrong.
Yeah, we were. I remember that.
And I'm with James.
We were offended with 6.
Yeah,
we were offended.
We were like,
I called the media straight up haters and all kinds of shit. And yeah. But I think I'm with James. I'm a veteran who's a disgruntled Raider fan who's tired of losing.
Right.
I'm tired. I'm tired of the rebuilds. Like Chona said, 3 coaches in 3 years right now?
Right.
That's fucking wild, bro.
You know what's crazy about this? This is my favorite sports team out of all my sports teams.
Me too.
And they're the only team I haven't fucking watched win anything.
Oh man.
Yeah, I feel you.
It's been a long time for me. I know that, and I'm tired of waiting now.
Not me. I'm a Dodger fan.
I'm not. For me, like I've never seen the Raiders win anything, so I'm not that old. so I've never seen them win.
I mean, I'm talking Raiders. For me, the Raiders, it's been 40 years since. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Some of you fuckers weren't even alive yet, probably.
I think when the last time they won a Super Bowl, I think I was like 2.
Yeah, you were fucking 2, bro. So you don't remember.
I
at least watched
that. You know, I was 2 years old last time they won, so I don't remember shit.
The first Super Bowl.
My last other sport favorite team just won the championship last year. Boston Celtics.
The first Super Bowl I ever watched was us getting our fucking ass cheeks clapped by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Buccaneers, bro, that was bad.
Yeah, that hurt. That one hurt.
That one hurt. Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, that one hurt.
I remember that one.
Yeah.
But I chose to be a fan. But I chose to be a fan on that day, and I've been here ever since. So here we go.
Yes,
and I hated that one because that one was lost at home, like close to home. I was in San Diego.
Yeah.
I hated that. I was like, man, that was a horrible Super Bowl.
He said, "I'm cursed. I picked the Pirates and the Raiders at the same time when I was 11."
Oh.
But the Vegas Golden Knights, hey, they're doing their thing.
Oh, Knights!
Consolation prize.
I'm Vegas everything at this point, so you don't even got to ask anymore.
The Aces are the place to be in Vegas. The Aces,
they are.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm all LA'd out with the exception of the name.
We got one for you though. Try being an Angels fan. But, Fuck! I'll be 62 next week. I want a playoff game this year.
Right.
Yeah, bro. Sure.
I'm with you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm with you.
I turned 48, man. I want a fucking a victory at home for my 40th birthday, please. Right. Can we start with a home win, please?
Right?
Man.
Can we win the first one?
No, Arnold. No. I did not play for the Raiders, Arnold. I wish.
He said, "What happened to having KC blueprint and shit?" Well, I mean, the Eagles used it, bro. The Eagles used the blueprint we put out there. They just had the players to do it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Correct. Well, the number one, they had Jalen Carter, who takes half of your offensive line to block.
That fucking Philly defensive line is nasty, bro.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's Georgia right there. That's Georgia's defensive line.
Yeah.
Man,
worst trade ever. Gruden to the Bucks for the Super Bowl loss.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all caught Chris's show. He had Homeboy on there. The linebacker. Yeah. So shout out to Chris, Protect the Shield. If you haven't seen that, go on his channel and watch that interview. He has a lot of great takes, a lot of insight from that Super Bowl because he was on that team, bro.
Yep.
And when we were in Vegas, he was talking to us about that shit. So it was pretty interesting.
His technical difficulties at the beginning.
Minus his technical difficulties. Yeah.
I was 2 years old.
That was a good show.
I was 2 years old in 1977, Chuck.
Oh my God,
Leo, were you here? Leo, yeah.
77. I was born, bro.
That's what I was gonna say. You was just coming out.
I was just coming out. And in Spanish because I was born in Mexico. I was like, wow.
So Chuck's about my age. He's a year younger than me. I was 7.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. See. Yeah, it's been a long time, so I get the frustrations when we don't see us doing shit.
Yeah.
And I think as Raider fans, we're not used to it because I can't remember last time having an actual good GM and management run the fucking team. You know, after Al passed away, it was fucking Mark. Mark didn't know what the fuck he was doing. He admitted I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I know.
We never had a GM as long as Al was alive.
And even at the end of Al's career, it wasn't the greatest. You know, he was making the greatest choices.
Dude, is this money Chuck guy really still here?
Oh yeah, bro. Just leave him. Yeah.
We talked about this Saturday night with
Money Chuck might be cool, bro. He's a cool dude, man. You never know.
52, man. He's 52. Nah, let him be.
Money Chuck might be cool, bro.
I can't. GM is still a new process for us. If you think about it, until Al passed away, we never had. He was the GM. You know, we never had a legit GM until like McKenzie, shit like that. You know, I mean, we talked about this with Miss Peggy on Saturday night. You know, this whole concept of a GM. Yeah, for other teams, it's been in existence for years. Yeah, not for us.
or even a manager of football operations.
The GM really should be operating the Raiders, and hopefully now we're starting to see, you know, what a true GM can do for us.
Yeah,
you know.
That part is true. Yeah, and I don't hate on Mark. I am one of those that does not hate on Mark. I don't. I love Mark. Yeah. Yeah.
I love him too. I'm glad that he, you know, realized he was making mistakes. I mean,
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I've always said there are only literally two things that could happen to this organization for me to have the ability to leave it. One of them is strip the Davises away, right? And the other one is mess with my logo. Don't mess with my logo. I don't mind, you know, revamping, doing things here and there, but the Raiders logo needs to stay the same.
That'll never. Yeah,
those are the only two things that would have me literally contemplating, you know.
Yeah.
Jumping shit. But I don't.
We got some fucking veteranos on here. Watch Daryl LaMonica play.
Oh,
in
wow.
the Raiders first Super Bowl. That was Super Bowl 1 against Green Bay. That was
the
one against Green Bay, right?
Number 1.
Yeah, that's crazy, Felix. That's crazy. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, he said, I love Mark too. He just had bad references from other people. Right. So Adam worked out. He's a fan for it. And you know what? I think he is doing it as if he's a fan. He's a fan of the team. He loves
he's a fan
team.
first, yeah.
Did not know the direction to take the team, right? Because I remember when McDaniels and them got here, that's when Marcel Reese left. And he was the one that was advising Mark about certain shit that for a while.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. That's crazy. He said my dad wasn't even born yet. Dixon's like, damn.
Right.
Oh my god.
That's crazy. Yes, Mr. Raider Jamato. Yes. Yeah. I don't know why. To me, we've always called Tim Brown Mr. Raider, but I know Otto's original Raider.
Well, where's Jack? Jack will tell you if he wasn't.
I know. Where's Jack? Right? We had an auto comment. And it wasn't Jack Kenner. Normally, it's Jack Kenner that does that stuff, bro. Yeah.
The Jim Otto fan club.
Oh my god.
So real quick before we get out of here, just to remind everybody, yes, thank you. Appreciate those super chats that came in. Those of you that became a member today. We are back to being monetized. So like I said earlier, we will be giving away Max Crosby jersey to a member. So I have a list of the members. So as you keep joining, I'll keep tabs on them. I'll keep track. Right now we are at 10 members. So there's 10 people in right now. So, you know, different. You just come in, subscribe, become a member of the channel. Turf, you're in there. You're a member.
Hell yeah.
So we'll do that. And then I'll add the name to the wheel. And then next Wednesday on April 1st, on April Fool's Day, it's not a joke. I'm not joking. We will raffle off and give away one of those Crosby jerseys. To
April
somebody.
Fool's.
Wink, wink. We're not joking. Wink, wink.
Oh my god.
Turf, it was great having you on here, my boy. It's been a minute since I've been on a live with you. I know you've been traveling a lot.
Good to see you
when you're on Fridays. I'm not there on Fridays, and then yeah. So tell them what you got going on, big dog. I know you say you're home right now, so definitely they got to check out the Ultimate Raider Fan Show.
Yes, sir. We got that tomorrow night, 8:00 Central Standard Time, and it's gonna be tough. I don't know if I'll be able to do Thursday night Dead in the Water because I'll actually be in Vegas. I'll be in Vegas Thursday night, Thursday to Saturday, before I have to head out to Salt Lake City, like I say, for regionals, NCAA regionals for gymnastics. My daughters. So, but yeah, man, y'all know how it goes. We're gonna get that Raider Syndicate show going eventually.
Oh yeah, we gotta get that going, bro.
I promise you, we're gonna get that Turf and Rundown back, right? All of our typical shows. And me and Leo was supposed to start a show too, and I'm not gonna let Leo off the hook. We're gonna do that.
Man, I don't know if they're ready for that one. They will be. Wait till the season starts. Yeah.
But yeah, we got some great content coming for y'all.
Man.
Man.
That's true.
I appreciate y'all for having me on, man. Thanks for the invite.
Hey, bro, anytime.
Anytime, Turf.
Hey, real quick before we bounce, I had 2 quick questions that came in the chat.
Hey, making a fucking costume change and room change. What are you, fucking shit?
Who is your number one running back in Raider history?
That's so tough, man. Honestly, though, if I'm going to be objective about it, it's going to be Bo Jackson. I think he's arguably the best athlete of ever that walked Earth. So,
okay,
I'd have to go with him. But everybody obviously knows the 32 stands for Marcus Allen. So
yeah.
That's
what about
guy.
you, Chona? Who's your the best running back in your history?
I'm on the same. Probably Marcus or Bo. I would say Marcus just because he had a longer career. I would have loved to have seen Bo play out a career because that would have been amazing. But
okay,
I think he was like Derrick Henry before Derrick Henry. You know what I mean? Like that big tackle. And in that time, man, he was so fast.
So fast and so strong.
Yeah, I would have loved to see that.
Yeah. All right, Jeff. What about you? Best running back.
I'll let you talk about Wednesday night. Thursday night, got myself and LB Raid at 10. Our Raiders coast to coast. 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific. Him and I have been getting into a little bit more of Madden 25, so I just downloaded it about a week ago. So I've been streaming the shit out of that lately. Friday night, I've been filling in and covering Friday nights while Turf's been away. That's his time slot. I've just been putting it out there for the masses that want to get on camera.
Oh, bro, keep it up too. Yeah, no matter what.
Thing, Friday night, 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific. Whoever comes in at the start that I have in with me, and then we open it up after a little bit and try and keep it PG, not PG, but level-headed, no fighting and bullshit. Last Friday night was a little off, and then the big one is Saturday night. Myself and Chris Raiders, and it's usually Papa Rundown on there with us too. 3 old school Raider fans talking about the history of the Raiders. We don't talk about the current situation with the team. This is strictly like a history lesson, is what it goes. Last week we had Miss Peggy on with us, but this week we're covering head coaches. So last week was Al Davis. This week's going to be head coaches. And Purple, when we get to running backs, I want to talk to you. I want you in on that show if you're going to be around.
Absolutely, bro. I appreciate that. Yeah, fire show too, guys. Fire show.
It's a fun one. It's a fun. Chris and I work great together. I love it. But it's Saturday nights, 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific. Yep. So it was a good show. So we had Captain Jack on a couple of weeks ago too. So, but stay tuned for it.
All right. Who's your favorite running back?
For me,
Raiders.
Number one.
It's going to be Bo Jackson. On a personal level, Mark Van Egan, because, Bo Jackson for me. And on a personal level, Mark Van Egan, because he's born and raised in Cranston, Rhode Island, and I've met him personally a few different times.
Mm-hmm.
But, definitely Bo Jackson.
What about you, James?
Definitely 1A. I'm going to go with Marcus Allen.
Yeah.
1B. 1B, I think it's got to be Van Egan.
Yeah,
I think Van Egan's a winningest running back. By the way, for all my old school Raider fans in here that think I don't know my shit because I'm 27, I have Mark Van Egan's autograph.
Oh wow, that's fine.
Nice.
I was surprised you said Mark Van Egan because you are 27.
I got Mark Van Egan's autograph and I got Mark Wilson's autograph.
Wow, that's dope.
Yeah, I got Mark in a mini helmet up there.
But I will say, that being said, Bo Jackson is probably my favorite of all time.
Yeah.
Not to be discredited, Bo Jackson's probably my personal favorite, but who I would consider the best. It's got to be between Allen and Van Egan. To me, it's like neck and neck.
It's fair. That's fair based on longevity. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, but just like how Jeff was saying, before I give you my answer, if you know me, you probably know who it is already. But Tuesdays, I come back on with Rundown. We got the State of the Nation. So we'll be back tomorrow, me and my boy Rundown. We'll be going live at 7. And then, of course, on Wednesday, we got the Raider Connection with myself, my boy Jeff, New England Raider. We got our boy JJ, and we got our boy Nate, new Las Vegas Raider 10 also coming on. We're going to be having some guests coming on. We got a couple of events coming on. The summertime is coming in, so we got a lot of Raider fans getting together. So we're probably going to be having some guests from these events coming on. We got a couple of people from the Nation Booster Club. hitting me up about wanting to come on the show, so we'll have them on Wednesday so they can promote their big gathering in Texas. Also got my boy from Raiders Against the World. He's doing a big photo shoot in Riverside next month, for his gear, for his merchandise. Really cool dude, cool dude. He invited me and Nate, so we'll be out in Riverside doing that. So he'll be coming on the show as well. And then also got another event in Fremont. I see your hand. Hold up. We also got 2 other events in May coming up that I will be on. One in Richmond, one up Northern California. That's Cinco de Mayo weekend. I got the flyer, so I'll be putting that up on my page and on the YouTube so you guys can see that. I coughed because I was drinking, fool. But yeah, so we got that coming up, and then of course we got the Bakersfield. If you're from SoCal, if you're from California, that's our big summer event called the Summer Kickoff in Bakersfield with Raider Crusaders Lorenzo. So I myself will be there. I will have a vendor booth. Real Talk Nation 805. Chris is supposed to come. Severe. They're gonna probably be in a booth right next to us. So they might be doing a live podcast from there as well. So if you're in the area, I already talked to Chona. Chona's gonna make his ass over here from Vegas.
I'll be out there.
We can go out there. So we can go out there. We can meet each other. Kick it out there with the different Raider fans. And if you've been to one of those before, you know what it is when it comes to the Raider kickoff. All right, for sure. What were you gonna say, Jeff? You had your hand up.
Can I model a thong, the Raiders thong? Either that or the Borat swimming suit.
It's your page. You can model whatever the fuck you want on it, bro. Just know that if it gets reported, you're gonna have to file
decent exposure. I'll check mark safe for kids. Oh!
Yeah.
Demonetized immediately.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, my favorite. No, it was not. It's not Jacobs. I don't think he's the best. He's one of my favorites. I'm not gonna lie, Jacobs is one of my favorite running backs. But for me, it's Marcus Allen. Even though I am a Notre Dame fan, I was a USC fan as a kid, being from LA. Yeah. I got jumped into being a Notre Dame fan by my family. So yeah, but yes, Marcus Allen to me, I saw him playing as a kid. I used to go to the Coliseum, the LA Coliseum, and watch Marcus Allen. Bo Jackson, same thing, fucking amazing, bro. Every time I saw Bo Jackson play, the whole stadium would hold his breath because he was gonna break one. The only reason I don't put Bo as number one because his career was cut too short. He didn't play long enough, right? Had he played longer, who would have known? Had Bo played football full time, y'all, we don't even fucking know. Because even with the numbers you all see, he didn't start playing until October.
Right.
Right. It was a baseball season, yeah.
October, yo. Mm-hmm. That's when we started getting our tickets for the Raider game, was in October, because we're waiting for Bo to come back so we can go to the Coliseum and watch Bo. But yeah, for me, it was Marcus and Bo, definitely for sure. But there have been greats. Kaufman was one of my favorite. Jacobs, one of my favorite. Charlie Garner. Charlie Garner was one of my favorites. So McFadden,
was good.
I found out what turf toe was because of that. I couldn't believe. I'm like, why this fool isn't playing? What the fuck is wrong with the turf toe? And then I found out what it was, and I was, this is some bullshit.
It's funny. I got a coworker dealing with that right now. He's like, how do people deal with this? I'm like,
right? But I am kind of shocked that James said Mark VanEen. I think he's really young, dude. I didn't think you were going to say
threw me off on that one.
Right.
Yeah. Threw me off on that one.
Sure. You know your shit.
Mm-hmm.
Good for you.
Yeah, James definitely.
Yeah, seriously.
But once again, thank you all. Thank you all for joining us, this week. Queen V had to work today. She wasn't here, unfortunately. Hopefully we can get her back on the show again. She did have an event this weekend with her Sinister Booster Club, to shout out to them and all the community work they're doing. I do believe if you're in LA also, I don't know if it's next weekend or the following one, the Nation Booster Club La Chata is going to be feeding the homeless out in LA. So yeah, Napoleon Kaufman and Jacobs are not good blockers. Oh my God, we're gonna keep going with this, Money Chuck. You know what, Money Chuck? Go on Surf Show tomorrow. I want to.
Yeah, man. DM me, bro. DM me. I gotta have
the flag. Thank you for becoming a member. I saw your
Zach Rocket was dope.
Subscription. Thank you. Appreciate it. Once again, appreciate everybody. I love y'all. Much love. See y'all. We'll be coming to you each week. Ain't much going on right now. It's kind of slow, waiting for the draft. Go ahead, James.
So I want to put one thing out there. I know we're still waiting on the schedule release, but I want to put out there that anybody who's looking to catch me, I'm pretty preoccupied right now. I'm pretty busy. I got a newborn, right? So I got a 6-month-old, but I am gonna be representing the official military Black Hole chapter at the game in Houston, Texas this year.
Yeah.
So Houston, Texas is where I'm gonna be. Everybody knows how Texas rolls with the vets, with the veterans and all that. So we're gonna be in Texas this year.
Nice. Appreciate it. We'll be there.
Nice.
That's the game Jimmy and Sean I said we were gonna go to. So
I'm right up.
I'm
right up the street.
Yeah, there you go. He's up the street, so we'll definitely be on there, big dog. We'll meet up.
Oh yeah, Houston is supposed to be. Everybody's supposed to be in Houston. I think Gorilla, and everyone else is supposed to go to Houston too. Like Violator, all of them. I think everyone's supposed to go.
Gonna go. Okay.
Yeah, from what I know, everyone's supposed to go.
Nice. All right. Anything else? Anything else you guys got before we bounce out?
You'll be able to visit the turf resort while you're there too. Look at that.
Yeah, if y'all come to Austin, come on through.
Hey,
appreciate you in fucking Cabo.
Yes, dude. Support your vets. Support your vets. Yes.
I'm bringing money, Chuck.
Bringing money, Chuck. I'm gonna go find Cowtown and bring him to the game. What happened to our boy Cowtown? I ain't seen that fool in a minute, man.
Cowtown disowned all of us at this
point. Some of y'all that are been in the chat have been with us for the past year. Like y'all like family to us. So if you ever see us out there, don't be afraid. Come up. We will know you just by your fucking name. Trust me.
Exactly right.
Just come up.
When I met my boy D Menace in LA, he's like, "I'm D Menace. I know who you are." So just come out, shout out. It'll be a good fun out there, bro.
Yeah, same goes. You guys see me with my son, whatever. Hey man, you guys want a fucking picture, whatever the fuck?
Yeah.
Come on by. Just don't come drunk. You know, piss me off.
Not around his son. But yeah. Right. Hey, appreciate y'all fellas. Thank you for coming through. I will see all y'all tomorrow for State of the Nation with my boy Rundown. Peace out, y'all.
Peace.
Deuces. See y'all later.
Just win, baby. Look, check it out. All black with a hoodie, snapback, with a snap on. Long white socks, me mugging like I'm King Kong. With them all black Chuck Taylors. West side and this bitch yelling Raiders. Thuggin', cause we know with it. Motherfuckers like y'all suck, but we don't give a fuck, nigga. We deal with it. Jaw jacking, getting nigga fucked up with the quickness. Parking lot scribbles, giving nigga the business. Shh, quiet. The fuck you mean? We yelling Raiders, bitch. Like fuck your team, you wanna talk your shit. Get stabbed like Scream Stadium, take off, nigga. Homicide scene. Oakland to LA to Oakland, Las Vegas, Sin City, steady smoking. Raiders looking to get another ring like fuck y'all haters, nigga. Y'all know me. We yelling Raiders, bitch. Y'all know what's up, like Raiders, bitch. With your two niggas up like Raiders, bitch. I show no love like Raiders, bitch. Nigga, we don't give a fuck. Raiders, bitch. Y'all know what's up, like Raiders, bitch. With your two niggas up like Raiders, bitch. I show no love like Raiders, bitch. Nigga, we don't give a fuck.
With so much drama in the big LV, it's kinda hard being Yaya or end up C, but I somehow, some ways keep dropping these Raider hits like every single day. May I sip on this Henny while these haters pay attention and my name stay mentioned. I'ma stay G'd up like a silver feed up and tucked as a burner just in case it heats up. But I'm humble, 10 toes down to never stumble. Keep doing Raider music, imitate and never double. It's like everywhere we go, it's like the same old shit. Here Raiders just suck, y'all can suck my dick. It's a nation just to prove, no need to consume, win, lose, or tie. Raider Nation keep moving, top to the bottom, bottom to the top. It's Raider Nation all day till the casket drop.
We yelling Raiders, bitch. Y'all know what's up, like Raiders, bitch. With your two niggas up like Raiders, bitch. I show no love like Raiders, bitch. Nigga, we don't give a fuck.